Recording my voice. Sexy voice of mine. You recording too?
Until we figure out something else, though, 25 minutes tops, alright? It's going to be hard to.
We'll try.
Nah, it doesn't matter. Anyway,
Yeah.
hello, everybody. My name is Howie.
And I'm Levi with Northwest Magic. Here to talk about a deck tech on Narset Enlightened Exile. Very cool commander. Let's talk about this commander real quick.
It's
Narset
pretty.
Enlightened Exile.
It's pretty cool.
I know I've
It's
said it so many times. I'm like,
it's a pretty cool exiled commander. It's one blue, red, and white. It's a legendary creature, human monk. It's a 3/4. Creatures you control have prowess. That's such a cool line of text. Whenever Narset attacks, exile target non-creature, non-land card with mana value less than Narset's power from a graveyard and copy it. You may cast the copy without paying its mana cost.
ooh,
So
ooh.
I want to lean into that. Creatures you control have prowess. So
I already knew you
prowess,
would.
prowess. Yeah, prowess means, just in case you don't know, whenever you cast a non-creature spell, this creature gets +1/+1 until end of turn. I like that because everything that's not a creature is a non-creature spell. That's a lot of things. All right, so we got some ramp. We got 13 ramp spells. We got all these non-creature ramps. You know, all your signets, Arcane, Azorius, Izzet, and Boros. We got Felwar Stone, Liquid Metal Torque, Soul Ring, of course. That's the normal stuff, whatever. So we do that, and then we play Narset. Maybe we got a Swiftfoot Boots and a Lightning Greaves out for protection to, give her haste and protect her. She does stuff when she attacks.
It's a commander that you'd like to protect and have attack.
Yeah. She protects, she attack. I also really want to go wide because all my creatures are going to have prowess, right? Including the tokens. So I'm going to talk about the token makers right quick. We have Kaikar and Sahili, Sublime Artificer, and Monastery Mentor. They all create a 1/1 whenever you cast a non-creature spell. Same with Third Path Iconoclast. Throw that in there in the editing, bro. And then and
Throw that
then
in the editing, bruh.
and the editing, brah. So those all work for non-creature spells, so we can go pretty wide on that. The tokens on Monastery Mentor also have prowess, so they do get prowess. So every time you cast one, they get +2/+2. So that's pretty cool. We got Talrand Sky Summoner and Young Pyromancer for the same thing, but just for instants and sorceries. Another token one we got, it's also Graveyard Hate, is Release to Memory. It's 3 and a white. Exile target opponent's graveyard. For each creature card exiled this way, you make a 1/1 colorless spirit creature token. I like that a lot. Can, do the Bajuka Bog kind of thing, but get a bunch of tokens out of it that have prowess.
Wow, yeah, super. It's like Kaikar with but going wide.
Yeah.
I like it. Ha.
So a cool piece of tech I like in here is the last one in the token category. It's called Increasing Devotion. It's 3 white for a sorcery. It says create 5 1/1 white human creature tokens. If this spell was cast from a graveyard, create 10 of those tokens instead. And it has flashback for 7 white. Yeah, but you can exile it from your graveyard. I don't think this works actually now that I'm reading it out loud. I was going to say you could exile it with Narset's second ability to cast it from a graveyard and make 10 tokens. But either way, it's still 5 tokens. Pretty good.
It is. Yeah.
I got Balmore, Battle Mage Captain, in my Trample category. He's all there by himself, but
Oh yeah, he is.
he's a blue and a red for a 1/3 with flying. Whenever you cast an instant or sorcery spell, all your creatures get +1/+0, so it's kind of like another prowess. And Trample,
Yeah,
help you
he's
get over.
giving you another. Yeah, he's helping you get over the
Yeah.
hill.
And then I got 2 tall boys here. One's Kenra Spell Spear. It's a new card from March of the Machine. It's 1 and a red for Trample and Prowess for 2/2, and he has 3 and a Phyrexian Blue to flip him. And on the backside, he is Gitaxian Spellstalker, which is a super cool card. He's a 3/3 with Trample, Ward 2, and Prowess Prowess. With Narset, he has Prowess Prowess Prowess.
Oh, he's getting +3/+3 basically every time you cast a spell.
Every time. And the
Oh.
dream, this is the dream, is to have him out and Veyran Voice of Duality. 3 mana, but whenever you cast or copy an instant or sorcery spell, it also gets +1/+1 until end of turn. But if casting or copying an instant or sorcery spell causes a triggered ability of a permanent you control to trigger, that ability triggers an additional time. And Prowess is a triggered ability. So if you get Gitaxian Spellstalker and Veyran out with Narset, every time you cast a non-creature spell, Gitaxian Spellstalker will get +6/+6, and that's gonna close out a game real quick.
Woo!
Like it a lot.
Yeah,
Um,
Veyron's just seems like an auto include for any kind of spell slinger with red blue.
yeah, and yeah.
Almost.
So all the prowess triggers you're getting are gonna be doubled up with Veyran, so that's pretty good. We got a little removal package here. Your standard Chaos Warp, Generous Gift, Swords, and Heliod's Intervention. That's
With a
a
new
that's a
one.
standard Howie
With
package.
the
With the
new
new one,
one.
Excise the Imperfect. You're probably gonna see that a lot in all my white deck techs that I do. I like it a lot. It's pretty cool.
Yeah.
I put Savine's Reclamation in here as a little bit of recursion in case something that we really need dies. Return target permanent card with mana value 3 or less from your graveyard to the battlefield. If you cast it from a graveyard, you may copy the spell and may choose new targets for copy. It does have flashback built in. Let's talk about our protection. We got the 3 best worst cards ever made: Deflecting Swap, Fierce Guardianship, and Flawless Maneuver to protect Narset when she's already out. We got a couple counter spells in here: An Offer You Can't Refuse and Swan Song, Arcane Denial, and Mana Drain. Just to make sure that Narset is protected, but these are all also non-creature spells to trigger the prowess. Got a couple pingers in here. We got Firebrand Archer and Kessev Flame Breather just to put a little pressure on the game. I like them. They're
Oofy,
pretty
ouchie.
cool. They do the oofy ouchie thing, which is my favorite thing to do. We got an S tier battle over here. Invasion of Segovia. Best battle. Don't care who you are. Just to give some stuff convoke, and it gives you 1/1 blue Kraken creature tokens with Trample, and when they have built-in Trample and Prowess, they're actually going to do some cool stuff. So I love the interaction there. Love it.
What if Dwayne The Rock Johnson said this was a bad battle card? Would you
Oh,
say the same thing? Don't care who you
I'd
are?
I'd probably arm wrestle him and say I don't care who you are. Welcome to Portland. We got my one of my favorite categories. It's called Big Boy Spell, and we got one card in here. Mizzix's Mastery. Whew, hard to say. Exile target card from a graveyard. That's an instant or sorcery, whatever. You can cast it for free. But if it's overload, it's every instant and sorcery in your graveyard. So odds are you're going to get a bunch of prowess triggers because hopefully early in the game you're playing cards like Brainstorm, Consider, Serum Visions, Preordain, and Ponder. All these 1 mana things. Faithless Looting, just to draw a card and put in the graveyard. Filter through your deck real quick early if you need to, or filter later and get a bunch of prowess triggers.
Woo! Yeah, all these little spells are just gonna really quickly overwhelm your opponents with all the prowess triggers.
Oh yeah, I like it a lot.
What would you
And
say is the best card in the
in the whole
deck?
deck, that's a Howie question right there.
Oh.
That's a Howie question right there. Ooh, the best card in the whole deck. That's a
That one's kind of a hard one. I
oh
like
dude,
I
that's
like the
that's hard.
guy.
I
I
I
like
think
Kenra's spell spear. I don't think he's the best, but I like him a lot.
I think it's probably Balmore, Battle Mage Captain, just due to the trample, because I think he's the only card in the deck that gives trample.
Oh
And
yeah. Yeah, I mean he will win you the game.
yeah,
Valmore will win
he-
you the
he'll
game.
he'll get you over if you're fighting against like a token deck or something. He's pretty important. We got some other generic draw spells that are always good. Esper Sentinel, Ristic Study, Mystic Remora. We're playing Jeskai, so Jeskai Ascendancy and Whirlwind of Thought. They do a lot of work. One card that I was thinking about when you said the best card in the deck is Dragon's Rage Channeler. It's 1 red mana. Whenever you cast a non-creature spell, surveil 1, so you can kind of filter out your deck or build up your graveyard for a big Mizzix's Mastery later. Also, if you have 4 more card types in your graveyard, it becomes a 3/3 with flying and has to attack each combat. So you can get around some stuff with that flying. I like it. Very efficient for 1 mana.
Nice. I really
Yeah.
like it too. Yeah, I mean honestly, the way I can see this being played is you're cycling through your deck, getting it through, exiling from your graveyard, and then just triggering all those prowesses and just smacking your opponents really hard. You can even exile, if I'm not mistaken, from another person's graveyard. Yeah, from a
Oh
graveyard.
yeah. It's any graveyard. I don't think I
Yeah.
said that earlier, so that's pretty cool too.
Yeah, so like the options are there if somebody has a pump spell or something. Oh,
Or if
yeah.
you just need a removal, and it's any non-creature spell,
Yeah.
non-creature, non-land. So like I don't know, somebody got a Sylvan Library in their graveyard, you just take it, have some fun with it.
Yeah. Well, this is cool. It seems pretty powerful and fun. So we're looking forward to it in the aftermath
Yeah,
uh,
I like it a lot.
set.
This is just like a sweet deck. I'm super into it.
Me
I
too,
think it's
man.
gonna go. I think it's gonna go really well.
Cool. Well, if that's all we got, I really like it. You have anything more to show the
Nah, man.
class? Hmm?
Nah, man.
Nah, man. I know I'm the teacher.
See ya.
All right. Anyway, thanks and see ya.